Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel, TeaToasTnTaroT. And what have we got for today? The King of Wands, the Two of Swords. The King of Wands, the Two of Swords. The Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. You're deciding whether to be with someone who is not your usual type. You probably go for a certain type of person, but for some reason you've become attracted to someone who is totally not usually your type at all. You're attracted to the personality, not to the looks, where you usually go for looks. You might have become quite spiritual. You might have separated, split up from someone, found yourself, found a new job, a new outlook, a new you, and you've become less attracted to looks and more towards personality, and you've found someone who looks nothing like you'd usually go for. King of Wands, I don't mean to judge, but you might have gone for body type, so you might have gone for muscular. These could be quite overweight. You could have only gone for tall, 6 foot plus. These could be about your height, if not a little bit shorter. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? This is for you. You'll know what I'm saying. The Queen of Swords. In the past, you might have been quite a bitch, but you've had this spiritual awakening. You've gone through this spiritual process after a split up, or after a tower in your life. It could have been a death that's made you become spiritual. And you've realised, looks aren't everything. It's about what's inside that counts. You could have gone for money, where that doesn't even matter anymore. See, it's a whole new outlook on life. You're totally looking at life in a whole different way. And because of this, growth, spiritual growth, your life is becoming more abundant. Like, you're not focusing on the material, you're focusing more on the spiritual, and you're noticing it, and people are noticing it. You're attracting abundance. But at the same time, it's when you're not looking for it. It's like, it's like love comes when you're not looking for it, when you least expect it. And this is what I'm picking up, like I say. When I say least expected, this person you're falling for is the least person you'd have expected to fall for a year or two ago. Bear that in mind. You could have been a couple of years ago, the kind of person everyone wants to be around, Miss Popular. You wouldn't have looked at this person twice a couple of years ago, back in school or college or uni. The popular girls. And now you've gone through this split, separation, could have been a bereavement, come out the other end. You've got a whole new outlook. Sweet dreams, plans, ambitions, goals. Like I say, personality. This person could not have everything materialistically, money, looks, etc. But they may be able to help you Now you've grown spiritually. And I say, the abundance, you're attracting abundance with this person. All your dreams, your plans, your goals, your ambitions, everything will come with it. So, like I say, you're becoming attracted to someone you wouldn't usually be attracted to. You're starting to look for them on social media. You can't believe it yourself. You can't believe you're literally like having a little stalk of them on social media and stuff. You keep looking at them thinking, I can't believe I'm falling for you. Why am I falling for you? But you know, like I say, because you're looking at them, this is what I'm saying. It's the personality. They're a beautiful soul. That's what you're falling for. Where in the past it was all about money, looks, you know, good times, party boys, bad boys, heartbreakers. This person will never break your heart, you know it. I keep picking up, like I say, you were probably going for muscular in the past, lean, fit, handsome, good looking. This person's totally the opposite, but they've got a beautiful soul. You might not have things in common. Their interests could be, you know, like I say, previously in the past, before this happened and you became more spiritual, you could have been into, you know, soap operas, hair, nails. You've totally changed now. You know, you might have had your not so much on the hair, the eyebrows, the lips, and all that, gone a bit more natural. But that's what you were into, beauty, looks, you know. Like I say, moving forwards now, you're thinking of your plans, your goals, your ambitions, where it was all about beauty and looks in the past. They could be into things like, you know, conspiracy theories, UFO, computer. Your interests are totally different. But, like I say, they've got a beautiful soul. It's like your soulmate. And you're stalking them, you're racing, you're dying. Not dying. You're dying to get this relationship going. You're watching them online. You can't wait to be with them. You can't believe it. Like another world. Looks on everything. That's what you've learned. You can't believe it, I've just said. You're watching them, you're looking at the pictures, you say, I can't believe I'm falling for you. You can't believe you're falling for this person. You're probably, like I say, in the past, you're probably saying, look, we've got nothing in common, no common interest, but opposites attract. You know, you're going to come together, learn about new things, spirituality, other worlds, conspiracies, and you're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. But at the minute, you're going to keep saying, I can't believe this. Keep saying in the past, can't believe it. But you love it. There you go. I keep picking it up. This is like you saying, I can't believe I used to, you know, the crap I've been with, the bad boys I've been with. Look at me now. Look at me with this one. Look who I'm falling for. Look who I'm stalking. Probably saying it to your friends. If your exes or ex could see who you're falling for, and you're laughing, you can't believe it. And you probably keep saying to yourself, we're soulmates, I know we are, and you can't believe it. You've put the past behind you. You've like bad boys, party girl. That's all gone. That's all gone. You know, waking up, lounging in bed, Four of Swords all weekend, thinking, what have I done? Was it worth it? Who have I been with? All that's in the past. All that's in the past. Moving on, the Hierophant, spiritual awakening. You're going for the personality rather than the looks. You can't believe it, but you're loving it. And love is coming with it. Love is on your shoulder. happy, joy, friends, 3 of Cups. See, that's just saying goodbye to all the materialistic. Money doesn't matter with this person. Love is incoming. So all this reading is saying, you were a party girl attracted to bad boys. You've had a spiritual awakening. You're now finding yourself attracted to someone totally who you wouldn't have looked at twice in the past. It sounds harsh to say, but you're falling for them and falling for them hard. You cannot believe it. Your exes wouldn't believe it. Your friends probably can't believe it. You've got nothing in common. Your interests are totally different, but this is what pulls you together. Opposites attract. It's the soul, it's the personality, it's the things that they are interested in that are interesting you now. You've had this spiritual awakening. Wow, indeed. A whole new world, a whole new future, a whole new outlook on life. Your friends can't believe it, your circle of friends in the past, like I say, it was all probably girly hair and nails. That's all gone, that's all finished with. Gossiping. You've grown spiritually. You don't gossip anymore. You don't phone up your friends. Guess what I heard? Guess what I seen? Look at this, look at that. That's all gone. You've had a spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening. Now, when I say spiritual awakening, it could be, religious. You may have started going to church every Sunday. I'm just picking up there when I keep saying spiritual. It doesn't mean, it could be church. You could have found God. You could have met this person at the church. Because you wanted to not be with these bad boys anymore. You could have met them. I picked up on a separation or a funeral or a bereavement, actually. You could have met this person at a funeral and you were going through this spiritual awakening anyway. You started going to church. And the connection, I keep picking up the soulmate. They've been through what you've been through. You'll know this is for you. They've been through what you've been through. I said all this was stopped. This is when I started picking up. It could be church. And you've put all the gossiping and a sin. And your life is becoming more, it could be going to the church, getting involved with the church, where you've met this person. You've turned your back on the party lifestyle, on the fools, on the party boys, on the bad boys. They've all gone. They're in the past. Don't want to say, going down to hell, but this one's an angel compared to what you've had in the past. Church, 8 of Pentacles, see? This person, they're so genuine. It's like, I was mentioning the weight and you've gone for muscle and stuff in the past. This person's got a heart of gold. It's not about the looks. It's not about the money. It's not about the party lifestyle with these. It's about the soul. What's inside that counts. And you're not with them yet. You keep looking at the photos, like I said, I'm going back now. You can't believe you're attracted to this person and you're trying to work out why. This is why. It's God, it's spiritual, it's the church. You're meant to be together, it's your souls. It doesn't matter what you look like. Even though you've got no interests in common, like I say, they could be on conspiracies in space where you like your hair and nails and watching soaps. But you'll have something always to talk about, even though it's not your main interest. You might find them interesting. They might even, enjoy listening to what happens in the soaps, a little bit of soapy gossip. This is what I keep picking up. Quite lovely. There'll be no tears with this one, like there has been in the past with others. You won't be going to bed crying every night wondering where they are with this one. Nine of Swords, Page of Swords, make no mistake about that. They'll only make you happy, all that's gone. Going to bed crying of a night wondering where they are. That's all gone. That's in the past. Moving forward, all gone. Because it's a match, and like I say, you're chalk and cheese. It's someone you wouldn't usually go for, looks wise anyway, but you can't stay away. You're not together yet. You want to send this message. You're looking on the social medias. You keep looking at photos of them. You're saying to your friends, look, I've got to message them because I've got to tell them how I feel. You can't believe you're attracted to them, but you are. And it doesn't matter because looks don't matter, like I keep saying. And you probably keep saying to yourself, religion, I said it because you've been to church. You could have met them at a funeral. You could have started going to church and met them there. It's because it's something to do with the church. Leaving the past behind, leaving all the heartbreak behind. They'll never break your heart. You know that before you're even with them. That's why you're contemplating being with them, but you can't believe it. You keep looking at the photos and picking up there. You're wondering, are they going to make a move, or shall you make a move? This is what it is. You think that they won't make a move. They're too shy. So you're thinking, are you going to have to make the move? This is what I'm picking up. You're watching them, you're looking at the photo, you can't believe you're attracted to them. They could be too shy to make the move. They could be doing the same as what you're doing. And you're both too shy to make the move. I'm picking up, it's not so much you, it's them who's too shy to make the move. So you're deciding, but because it's so out of not your type at all, it's making you nervous to make the first move because previously it wouldn't have bothered you. But they're so not out of your league, they're so not your type whatsoever. That's what's making you nervous. But you keep looking at each other. It's like you're mirroring each other. You're doing what each other's doing. They're watching your social. You're watching them social. They want to ask you. You want to ask them. When's this going to happen? Chasing each other. Justice. I'm picking up now. Chasing each other. But you don't know it. It's like online, looking at each other's pictures, stalking. You're thinking, what would I say if they message now? That's what I'm picking up. What would I say if they message now? Flaming love, burning love. Stick a bit of Elvis on there. Get that tune on. Might make you. It might give you some confidence to send that message. Plan the date. Plan the hot night. Listen, I said I mentioned the weight in the beginning. Hot in the city. But I keep saying it's not about looks. You've passed all that now. picked up hot in the city tonight. Doesn't matter what you wear, doesn't matter what they look like. When you're together, you give each other confidence to be hot. All this spying online and watching each other and wondering is coming to an end. This heartbreak is coming to an end. A message is going to be sent. So it's looking like it's going to be sent through social media. So you might not have each other's phone numbers yet even. Temptation. 3 of Swords, temptation. They're thinking, if I don't make the move, you might meet someone, and vice versa. I keep saying you're mirroring each other. This is where the 3 of Swords is just coming in, and I'm picking up that song, Temptation. Temptation. If I don't message them, they could meet someone else. The message needs to be sent. Effort. Go for it. Here's, do it. Just do it. Do or die. It's now or never. There's another song for you. I'm doing it. So it's going to be you. I said it's not the confidence issue with you as much as them. It's going to be you to make the move. 3 of Pentacles. So we've had the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, 3, 3, 13. You might need to have, like a spiritual religion and stuff. Even so, you can have a glass of wine. You might be even thinking, I need a glass of wine before I message them. For a bit of Dutch courage, confidence. Oh, I need a wine before I'm picking that up. I need a wine before the message. Thinking about what you're going to say. You're going to do it. But you're thinking you need a wine and you're still thinking, going over and over and over, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? It's your soul calling. You want to put the past behind and move on. It's a soul calling. It's the devil. Get rid of the devil. Getting rid of the old party ways, the old lifestyle, the devilish lifestyle, drinking, partying. You want to put all that past behind you and move on to this, and you're wondering, what shall I say? I said, 5 of Swords. Find the confidence to send the message. As I've told you throughout the reading, they've got a lot of feelings for you, but they just haven't got the confidence to tell you. You still got that little bit of devil on your shoulder still, even though you've joined the church and started going to church. You've still got that little bit more confidence than they have to make the first move. There you go. Off you go. So the 8 of Wands. What date is it today? 5 of Swords, 8 of Wands, incoming, rushing in. And I'm just picking up there, once you send that message, you can see what numbers are on show here. 6, 5, 8. Dates, times, ring any bells, because once you send that message, it's full steam ahead. It's go, go, go. There's no going back. Full steam ahead. Life is a roller coaster. There's another song for you. Because it's never ending love, never ending happiness, never ending joy. And it's with the love of the church community around you also. The heartbreak is over. The bad boys have gone. King of Cups, Hanged Man. There could be an ex. I said it could be after a heartbreak or after a funeral. That ex is going to regret however they caused the heartbreak to you. This ex of yours, you're the one that got away. They'll always regret it. So you could be, they could have devastated you, broke your heart and everything. But make no mistake, you're the one that got away. Even though you were heartbroken, devastated, if that's a end of a relationship or a funeral, a bereavement, if it's the ex, you're the one that got away. Seven of Wands. Temptation. Remember I said the song Temptation a couple of minutes ago. They might come back. This might be a temptation. This comes back to the church. Tempted by the devil. I've said the devil. So even though with all your heart and soul, this is your soulmate, you can't believe you're being attracted to, this devilish ex may come back. This is your temptation. This could be the test by the devil. Now you've joined the church. See if you can resist your ex coming back and prove what you've said, that, looks don't matter. I don't care about looks no more. It's personality. It's what's inside. You're going to get tested to prove that. So this ex who left you broken-hearted and devastated is going to come back, even though at the moment you've only got eyes for them. They're going to shake your faith. It's a test of your faith. It's testing your temptation. You'll pass the test, but just be prepared for this ex coming back. Moving forward. So you're going to have a test of faith. But you know now, you've seen this reading, you're prepared for it. Stay on the path that you've chosen. Indeed. Don't go back. Don't be thinking, oh, one more time, one more party. No going back. Stick to the path you've chosen, the chosen path. Send the message and start celebrating your life together. Your chariot awaits. It's time to get over this tower and fly to the moon. There's another song for you. The heavens, I'm picking up there. Heaven sent. 9 of Cups, the moon. Meant to be, like I said, spiritual awakening, but the church. You could have met at church. You were always judging people. This goes back to the beginning. Judging the looks, judging what they look like, what they were wearing, how much money they made, what they worked as, the jobs, the career. All that's gone. There's no more of that. You've, gone back to natural. You could have been hair, eyebrows, lashes, lips, clothes every week. That's gone. You've gone more natural. Spiritual awakening. Third eye open. Chakras. See, I'm picking up the church as well. You might be a bit of both, a bit of mixed. Join the church, but still have that, spiritual side, chakras and stuff, a bit mixed, Bingo. The Wheel of Fortune. Now look, I said, all that's gone. Back to natural. Now it's time to make your move. Spin that wheel. Send that message. What have you got to lose? This is what I'm picking up. See, what have you got to lose? Poo or bust. Make or break. Get it over and done with. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Make your move. 9 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. This is just thinking. I said, make your move. Ideas. Full of ideas. You've probably got 3. What shall I say? Shall I say hi? Shall I say hey there? Shall I say, would you like to meet for coffee? Would you like to meet in the pub? 3 different scenarios you're going through, what to say. But then you're just going to say, F it. Let's go. I'm tired of being alone. Put the past behind me. I'm moving on. Whole new world, bright new future. There we go. We've got the Empress. I am back. And the Knight of Cups. So we've got the Empress. I said it earlier in the reading. Beautiful. Totally not your type. See, she looks like Marilyn Monroe. He's Marilyn Monroe. Coming in a suit. Chalk and cheese. Nothing in common. No interest. But that's what pulls you together. You're each other's world. You make each other's day. You bring the best out of each other. Flourishing flowers in the garden. You might have one thing in common, say gardening. Something to do with the earth, something to do with nature, gardening, walking, hiking. Or that could become something that you do together, walking and hiking. I said, keep picking up in the beginning, muscle overweight. That could be something that makes you grow together, this walking together. Flourishing relationship. Until you grow old together. From the Empress to the Queen of Pentacles. Like I say, Chalk and Champ picking up this, she's playing bingo there. You might even go and play bingo together or do something together. I said walking, hiking. You might find an activity that you both love to do together. And that flourishes. Queen of Wands, sunflower, we're coming to summer. Bad boys behind. Bright future ahead. 10 of Pentacles. Family, community. A whole new different set of people coming. A whole new different set of friends coming in. There's the ex. There's the temptation. This is what you've got to resist to get to this happy family and happy future. This is what this reading is for. It all makes sense in the end. I might ramble a bit during, but the message is clear there, isn't it? It's what I've been saying all along. You must resist your ex. Otherwise, there's no happy families. You might as well say goodbye to a bright, happy future if you go back with your ex. You've got no future with them. You're going back for nothing. Not worth it. I said this earlier on. That's me telling you. I've just said, and growing old together. If you went back to your old ways, your old types, you've got no chance of growing old with anybody. You've got no chance of growing a family. But you know this. I'm just getting to the end of these cards now. The reading said it all. You know what you need to do. Totally not your type. I said before, the Empress and the fella in the suit. You totally could be a little bit of an age gap there as well. Just picking that up there. Could be quite an age gap where you've usually gone for people your own age or younger. These could be quite a bit older. There you go. Be prepared. Upside down, the Ace of Swords. And I've said it from the start. It's muscular, slightly overweight, dad bod, you're falling for a dad bod. And this might be the reason why they're a bit shy to get in touch with you first, even though you can't stop thinking about each other and everything. I've said it all. I'm just reiterating on his mind with you. They're thinking of happy families and everything with you. I said you're mirroring each other. The same with you. You're thinking the same. You just need to get it together. You're totally, opposites physically, but you're soulmates. They're thinking you'll never go for them, put it that way. This is what I'm picking up there. I said it from the start. They're not going to send the first message because they think you are totally out of their league. And like I say, likewise, but that was you in the past, before you became spiritual, before you started attending church, etc. I've said it all during the reading. You'll know this is for you. The whole reading said nothing different. They think you're too good for them. And it's their personality and spirituality and lovely, kind nature which makes you think they wouldn't accept you. It's you who's going to message them. They're not going to believe it. They're going to think they've won the lottery when you send this message. Those days are gone wondering. It's full steam ahead. Like I say, it's lovely family, friends, community moving forward. Obviously, I'm picking up church, spirituality, lovely wedding, children. That's all that's on their minds with you, and you with them. You just need to send this message. There you go. Stop dreaming. Stop thinking about it. I said earlier on, you've probably got 3 scenarios on your mind of how to approach this message. What shall I say? Stop thinking about it. Do it. There you go. Good luck. All the love in the world. Bye for now.